Bake Battlefield.
Big Battlefield's here.
Welcome back.
He takes a dump and then he stuffs his face.
Out with the bad and in with the good.
We're here to talk about the Battle of Lactose Intolerant. I didn't know we were filming
You're a
only
veteran of
food.
that.
Onlyfood.com, where you watch a grown man eat a quesadilla. Oh, hi, forehead. There's the ear.
You know
He's
people would
showing off
pay
his
hella money
face.
for that. I'm trying to set my shit up.
I thought you were ready.
Oh,
You're still flaccid. You're not ready yet.
I fibbed a little bit. I'm not quite as ready as I thought I'd be. Hold on.
You keep
Well, the problem
purposely
is
showing off your hairline.
I was pooping, and then I went into the kitchen to get a cup of coffee, and I opened the door to get the creamer, and I saw the cheese, and I was like, oh. So I made the sandwich, and then I came over here, and you'd already sent the link, so...
Can you turn your camera down? I can only see your eyes.
Hold on a second.
You can see like a corner of your face. It's like you're saying, I'm only going to show you half my face. You got to pay $10 to see the full face. Onlyfood.com. Now I could see.
I gotta plug in my damn.
I could just see forehead down. I can't even see the top of your head.
What are you talking? I can see my entire body, and I can only see like your big fucking egg-shaped head. It cuts off like right here.
Oh man.
All right. So if you remember last week, I said I was really concerned about doing this one. Those feelings have not changed. I'm still very concerned.
Oh no.
About doing this
no.
One. So we're doing March 23rd, 625.
Okay.
This is called the Battle of Uhud.
Oh no.
This, yeah, well, we're not even to the part that's going to worry me.
Oh no. It sounds like this is a battle.
This one is
bad neighborhood.
It's
just between the Bloods and the Crips.
So fucked
You said
up.
A-hood? I had something come out of my A-hood today. Don't stick it in my A-hood.
So, no to all of that. This one is actually, you know, I've done research on this one many times, and it's huge. It's also it's like deeply sacred history for many people. In March of 625, that's why I was so worried about it, dude.
Man, if ninjas show up, you made fun of our sacred history. You must die.
It ain't gonna
but
be
you know
ninjas.
How they kill me? You know how they kill me? They would tie me up and just feed me dairy. You're gonna shit yourself to death.
Oh my god. Whoever had to like walk in on day 3, that would be like the lowest of the low. Be like, who do we hate the most? You got to go feed Woody more milk. Day 3.
Oh yeah, yeah. The new guy. The new guy.
So in March of 625, outside the city of what's now Medina, a smaller army that had already pulled off a miracle victory walked into a fight expecting that momentum to kind of carry through, and instead they learned one of the hardest lessons in military history. That's why I've studied this battle several times, because it's a really good study. Um, this is the Battle of Uhud, um, and really it's where you get discipline breaking down, strategy shifting, and history quite literally changing direction, um, which I think is really, really interesting.
Fascinating.
Mm. So I can tell.
What do they call this guy?
So we, so we're at Mount Uhud,
Oh,
and this is
okay.
near Medina, and I'm not sure if you
Okay.
know anything about Medina. Um, the full
Ubungada?
name of the city, Medina Oblongata. um, the full name of the city is Al Medina Al Munawahra, which means the Radiant
Man,
City.
you hear a guy say that on an airplane, you're off. I'm gone. I'll take a train, dude. Where's the Greyhound when you need
It's
it?
exactly it's exactly why I'm so worried about this episode.
Oh
Oh my
no.
god.
You'll never
Oh, it's
hear
gonna be
someone say that on a
bad.
Greyhound.
Dude, I remember when I think I was still in college in Vermont. Um, a guy in a Greyhound cut the head off of the guy next to him.
Well, he wouldn't stop
And
talking.
I'm like, that's listen,
He was a
that's
liberal.
that's still oh
He voted for
god.
Obama.
It would be a freaking it would
He
MAGA
talks
would
shit
do
about
some
Adolf.
shit like that for sure.
He respected women, you
Oh
know?
god, this is gonna be a he had values.
He liked books. He was a novelist.
He could read.
He could say his ABCs backwards.
He counted to 10 earlier in the drive, and that was all it took. Holy shit. This is gonna be a rough one.
So what
Um
happened? The guy cut the head off
so
on a Greyhound, which
he
is just
he
fucked
just
up.
he
I mean,
lost his
it's fucked up to die on a Greyhound. Like first class would be cool. Like me chop my head off in first class, but on a fucking Greyhound, you're sitting on like sperm covered seats. You've only had like Doritos and snacks that they had in a vending machine. You know, your wife hasn't given you a pussy for 15 years. You're
exactly.
taking Greyhound. You're a loser. You know, and this guy cuts your head off.
You had to
Horrible.
you had to rub one out in the bus bathroom.
Oh
Um
no. People banging on the door. What are you doing in there?
leave me alone.
Yeah, no phone service, so you had
So
to
yeah, I
use the
mean
newspaper.
the guy was completely off his tits, and yeah, he killed the guy next to him. He cut his head off, and then he started disemboweling him and eating him, and that's when the cops took him down. So
Everyone's like telling the bus driver to pull over. He's like, "This is the Greyhound. This is what you guys paid 15 cents for a ticket.
Switch.
This is just how it is."
It's
Change
like,
seats.
you
Stop
guys knew
complaining.
this, right?
I got
Like, Yeah,
I gotta get to St. Louis, you know.
you you jumped on a Greyhound in St. Louis. What did you
Oh.
expect?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I wonder if the guy like was cutting up the body, eating them. He's like, I thought this was gonna taste better. Does anyone have ranch? I'll take blue cheese. I'm
Exactly. This is
desperate.
why he, he reaches into his little fanny pack. He's like, "This is why I always carry Tabasco." He just
Ketchup packet.
Taco Bell hot sauce. Mm. All right,
Honestly,
so
I
Medina,
wouldn't I wouldn't even
the
I wouldn't even know I wouldn't even know. I'd probably faint if I saw someone do that. Like, I commend the people that, you would probably jump on the guy and beat him up. I would faint. I'm like, I don't like blood. This guy's doing something you only see in movies. Ah. And then I'd lie on the news. Oh yeah, I was helping them. I was helping them take him down. Oh yeah, I didn't faint. Yeah, that's a rumor.
I mean, it's everybody reacts to things differently. So,
And I would
um,
make myself look like a hero too. I'd be like, "Yeah, someone shot me in the ear. I fell. I was trying to get the guy."
my God. But I poked my head up through the little latch in the bus and I was like, America! Oh shit. All right. History. The Radiant City. Okay. It's a major
Wait,
city
wait,
in
wait, wait,
Western
wait, wait,
Saudi
wait, wait,
Arabia.
wait, 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 wait. Hold up. You never finished the story. I was in college in
About what?
Vermont thinking about my sexuality and Greyhound, someone killed someone. I'm like, all right. That was
Yeah,
it?
that's the
Oh,
story.
okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Because you
you
tell
said you were gonna take the Greyhound and
no, because you were
I
talking
thought you were
about
gonna say you were the
greyhounds. So I told a
I thought you were gonna
greyhound
say
story.
you thought you were gonna say you're the guy jerking off in the bathroom when this happened. Thought it was gonna be connected, you know?
No, that's it. That's the story.
Okay. So history.
All right, Medina. Yes, Medina. Medina
Medina,
is a major city in Western Saudi Arabia.
Philadelphia.
Um,
Okay.
and Philadelphia actually was originally an Egyptian city. Um, the Medina is the second holiest site in Islam after Mecca. Um, it's revered as the destination of the Prophet Muhammad's migration, which is called the Hiraj, um, or Hijrah. That's what it is, Hijrah. Um, from Mecca in 622, and it's also where his tomb is. So, very important city in Islam. And just outside the city proper is Mount Uhud. So, that's where we're at, right? Western Arabia, 600s. Um, this battlefield isn't just geography, it becomes a turning point uh, in early Islamic history. Okay. Still with me?
Yeah, listen.
All right.
I'm
So, this is
listening.
how we get here.
Okay.
You looked a little glassy eyed. I was like, okay, he's either rolling on Molly or he's fucking. Um. All right. So how we got here? A year before this. Jesus Christ! You do not have an OD on our fucking podcast. um. So a year prior in 624, there's another really important battle that went down, and I won't talk about the whole thing, but it's significant. It was called the Battle of Badr, which was the first major military confrontation in early Islamic history. It was fart. It was
Huh.
on March 13th, 624,
And
near
when did
the
they when
wells
they
of
when
Badr.
when they fought, did the women stand behind them?
No, Jesus
Oh.
Christ. No, actually, in early Islam, um, women fought alongside the men, and they were actually. It's a really, it is an interesting study. I did a real big deep dive um, into it all, and the relationship of women in early Islam was very uh, dynamic, right? Like when you read the Quran, and you read about the history of the Prophet Muhammad, when he received that revelation, he initially tried to kill himself, and then Gabriel wouldn't let that happen. He comes running off the mountain, freaking out, and he goes to his wife and he curls up into like a ball and is weeping and he thinks he's gone insane. And she's the one that actually gets him to calm down and like go through that. So but
She's
then you
like,
get
she's
like
like,
into,
I was gonna say, she's like, don't be a pussy. Stop crying. Men don't cry. Boys cry. Stop it. You're making me feel like a pussy. Come on, let's go.
Jesus Christ, we are
Worst
definitely
part
going to get
about
in
the
trouble.
worst part about the
Um,
worst part worst part about the Quran is there's no pictures. You know, can I get the picture book version of this? Come on, the hell.
same as
And there's
all
no
religious
tower.
texts. It's like, good God.
There's update it. Put the towers in there. All right, come on, update the book. Oh no.
Um, so Badr is southwest of Medina. Um, and the Battle of Badr marked a very decisive victory. Oh, before I finish that, I got to finish my thought on the women. So in
Oh
that
yeah,
those
yeah.
early stages, women were very, very important. They held a very like significant role. They fought alongside in these battles. But you also had the other side of it where women were raped and sold into slavery and executed. Um, like there's even a line about after one of the battles they won. He gave basically he was asked if they could rape the women but pull out so that they didn't potentially conceive children, and the Quran
Well,
actually
I
has
mean,
a wording for that.
that's considerate. You know.
It's fucked up is what it is. Oh, my dog has to go outside.
Oh God!
God
Don't
damn it.
talk about your wife that
God
way.
damn it. Oh, oh, I'm not married, so. Oh my God. All right. So, God, I'm so high. Holy Jesus. Okay. Battle of Badr. Um, it's a decisive victory for the Prophet Muhammad and his followers over the Quraysh from Mecca. Um, and this is like this transforms the Muslim community from a persecuted group into a recognized political force. Um, and it's not like a huge battle, right? I think there was 300 and I think the number was 313 Muslims up against like 1,000 Quraysh soldiers. And that's one of the reasons why it's such a great victory for Muhammad is because of those odds, right? Um, and it was pretty. one-sided. They killed about 70 of the Quraysh and captured another something like 70, with minimal Muslim casualties. So that happens just a year before the Battle of Uhud. And what I always find interesting about it is Muhammad is leading these troops, right? Oh, God damn it. Yeah, shut the door. Oh God, moving is like running through jelly.
Yeah. I like to report. I like to report something. 911. Yeah. Yeah. I have a friend.
God.
He's extremely out of his mind right now. He called me up after hanging out with Mary Jane and want to talk about Muslims. I think he wants me assassinated. He thinks I'm he thinks I'm really gonna tell jokes, right? The whole time he's talking, I'm like, should I joke about this or that? But probably not because, I'm gonna have fucking a bunch of, sand guys get me and kill me and
Easy.
well, I'm a suburb guy, I live in the suburbs and cops would be like, I don't know why this guy blew up his house. I don't know what happened. They slaughtered him. I don't know. So anyways, yep. Yeah, send the police. Yeah, he's in Massachusetts. Send the police over now. Okay. Thank you. Yep. Mahalo. Mahalo. Yeah, okay.
Jesus Christ.
Oh yeah. So you were saying these Muslims. Yeah,
Yeah.
what were they doing now? Yeah, what were they doing now?
So what's interesting is Muhammad, he leads them into these battles, right? The kind of very quick background of Muhammad is he was orphaned as a young boy. His parents died kind of in quick succession, and he was raised by his grandfather and his uncle in the Quraysh tribe.
Wait. This is like
He was
the Batman origin.
kind of, yeah,
Yeah. This
kind
is this Muhammad Wayne?
that was pretty good.
So he's hanging out in a tribe.
um, so he develops a reputation for being very honest. He's a tradesman, and he earns this epithet called that's Al Amin, which means the trustworthy.
That
And
guy is
at
that guy's
25,
too honest. That guy's always talking about how my eyebrows are too big and how my wife smells and yeah, hey, at least he tells the truth, you know what I mean? Doesn't hold anything back. Hey, how you doing? You
truth
smell.
hurts.
Yeah. Yeah. You smell like poop. Like this guy's can you be a little
Now-
nicer? Not say
nowadays,
everything.
nowadays, if someone gave you that kind of answer, you'd be like, "Oh, they're autistic." Okay.
Right.
So at 25, he marries a woman by the name of Khadijah. And again, she's the one that he kind of goes to when he has his first revelation. She's also a respected merchant, whose support of him early on, as I explained, was vital in his like early mission. So, I mean, he's a fascinating historical character to read about. But that Battle of
I,
Badr against a larger army of the Quraysh was super important to them. Ugh. We're supposed to get over 2 feet of snow today. Ugh.
I think you're autistic. We're just talking about Muslims. No. Right here, Elon. Come on, Elon. Come on, keep talking about Mars. How are we gonna get there? Come on, let's go. Stop having kids.
Dude,
Stop
I'm
having kids. Let's go.
so
Focus.
high. um, So, it- and I want to speak a little bit about the Quraysh tribe as well, and kind
Sound
of
like,
their
sound like
economic
you're
and
having an
religious role.
aneurysm. Like you're having an
Oh, fucking
aneurysm. You're like,
what?
so, oh god,
And
the blood vessel just exploded in your head. Ah, shy. I'm like, is he put a curse on me? What is he saying? Jesus, dude. The fuck?
this is why I have to have notes because I'm so fucking high, dude. Oh my god. Okay. um. So about that tribe, the Quraysh, um, Mecca's position on caravan routes between current day Yemen and Syria made the Quraysh very wealthy. Okay, and they were mostly traders. Uh, their guardianship of the Kaaba, which is the if you've ever seen that big black box that people go on Hajj to, and they walk around it and pray. It has
No,
black
no,
stone.
no, no. I watch Fox News. I don't watch that. I watch Family Guy, dude. I'm a Simpsons guy. I'm not looking up fucking Muslim boxes. That's something. That's your genre. You look up. You ever see a Muslim black box? No, I haven't looked that one up yet. I looked up midgets the other day. Maybe I should look up that.
Yeah, we're both gonna get assassinated. Oh my god.
Oh God. Oh my God. My cat's just gonna my
Anyway,
cat's gonna watch me getting stabbed with a curved sword, and he's gonna be like, "Excellent, excellent."
I will feast upon him for months.
I will start with the foreskin.
Oh
It's a
god.
it's a it's a delicacy.
It's a great hors d'oeuvre. Oh.
Now, these guys back then, these guys are uncut, right? They weren't practicing circumcision. Let's say,
So so almost every culture was uncut. The the
oh, I love
Jews
that.
are really the first ones. They are that culture is the first one to snip it. And that's part if I'm not mistaken, that's a part of like the bar mitzvah is you've become a man and they snip the tip of your dick. Um
Yeah, and
so
not to be too serious, but honestly, I think everyone talks about the Gaza Strip and fighting over land and Hamas, and really what it comes down to is Palestine and these other surrounding countries around Israel are upset they're cutting off their foreskins. And if they just cut that out, no pun intended, and everyone was, hanging with skin, I mean, it would solve a lot of issues. It would solve a lot of the Gaza Strip really is a metaphor for foreskin. You've heard it here first, folks.
I feel like I'm on
I'm gonna go
True
check.
Social.
Yeah. I'm gonna go check myself in the mental hospital. I'll be right back. Hang on.
Yeah, I'll pay for your first
That's
month.
this is what homeless people talk about on the corner. This is what they're screaming about.
we're we are we are either going to jail or getting killed. Um,
Right. What
so
I will say
this is this
one last thing about foreskin. Hang on a second. One last thing because I am a lot of people don't know this. I run a charity called Hooded Warriors. Donate uh hoodedwarriors.com support. But I will say this, I'm all for getting cut if the hospital is in charge $400. When my son was born, They're like,
Yeah.
hey, you can get them circumcised. I'm like, okay, let's break the chain. Let's change it up for the betterment of my loin. And they said that's going to be $400. And I said, you know what? Keep it.
Mhm.
We'll both be riding dirty. We riding dirty. We riding dirty. We riding
God.
dirty every day.
The the thing is like once you cut, like you kind of have to continue that process because you don't know how to take care of an uncut dick, so you can't teach your son how to take care of himself.
It's not fixing a car. It's really easy. You're not taking out you're not taking out a transmission or changing the engine. It's not fucking rocket science. You pull the skin back and you clean. It's not everyone not, So I don't get why people are like, I'm getting it cut. I don't want to clean it. I'm like, you're lazy. You're lazy. That's what you're telling me. You're lazy. Yeah. Oh
Well,
yeah.
it has proven to be it shows. I guess the way to say it is there are statistics that show that circumcised individuals are less likely to um, spread certain STIs. So
Okay.
take that for what it's worth. And then I don't know the
Yeah, but not
science behind that. I just remember.
but STIs are fun for the whole family. So, stop being a party pooper.
Jesus Christ, fucking Mr. Alabama over here. So, so I guess from there I can transition back to the holiest fucking place in Islam.
I recently transitioned from a boy to a man. Okay.
Everybody goes at their own pace. Uh, so that box in the stone is called the Kaaba, and the Quraysh had ownership in a way or guardianship of this site, which attracted pilgrims all across Arabia. And it grants them kind of both spiritual and commercial authority over the city. They negotiated protection pacts that ensured the safety of trade caravans, which really contributed to Mecca's prosperity even before Islam. So there's this huge shift in the conflict between the Muslims and the Quraysh because of that ownership of Mecca. One of the reasons. Um, and the Battle of Badr the year before, it really shocks Arabia. Right after
Okay.
Badr, everyone thought momentum was on Medina's side, the Quraysh's side, and that seems to have changed. Okay, dude, I am like, I know why, like the the stereotype of people that get stoned is like I'm learning the like secrets of the universe, man, and it's like because you do, man, you are in outer space and you just like
Oh,
touch the universe and you're like, oh, I get it. That's where I'm at right
okay,
now.
let's get back to the Muslim. All right. I'm trying to learn about these guys praising a black box, which
Yes.
a lot of Republicans do. They won't admit it.
So that's ridiculous. Oh my God. I was going to say that MAG is going to be like, the black box is actually the black box of the aliens that came to Earth. And like,
Well, I will say this. I think if Trump releases the UFO files, all hell is going to break loose. I mean, there's going to be riots
only
in the
if it
streets. People could be
Only if
freaking
it
out. People could be,
confirms.
yeah.
I mean, if it confirms extraterrestrial life, then yes, there's going to be a lot of things going on, but it's not going to.
And if UFOs are real, which Trump's got his fingers crossed, you ain't gonna be hearing about Epstein. there's there's no more
That's for
talk about
sure.
Epstein. We're talking about the little green guys
No,
coming down here. It's gonna if
no,
it's true, if UFOs are true, it's gonna break religion. People are gonna be praying a lot to that
yes.
black box. Let me tell you, there's gonna be a lot of guys to black
Yeah,
women's
it's gonna
vaginas.
cause a
Let's go.
lot of issues. Oh Jesus.
Yeah, yeah. It's gonna be crazy, dude, and I'm gonna be hiding under my desk. So back to the Muslim talk.
You know, you know what they'll
You're here
do
on
though?
Muslim
They'll
TV.
merge. Jesus Christ. Oh my God, we're gonna be on the news. Um, so what they'll do is they'll merge the Epstein and UFO stories. It'll be like he didn't kill himself. They sent him away on an alien ship. Like it'll be some
Yeah,
crazy shit like that.
and
But yes,
he's
back
gonna come back.
to the
He's
curation.
gonna come back floating. Epstein's gonna come back down floating. My children, I have returned.
He'd get
Oh
shot out of
boy.
the sky, dude.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. They would
um,
blow that nose right up. Hmm.
he'd like
Good,
miscalculate and
good
end up
looking
over
guy.
Arkansas.
Oh no.
Jesus.
Maybe four. They would praise him.
um,
all,
no, no. Whatever
all
you're
the
gonna
teacher,
say, no.
all, all the teachers be kissing his feet. Oh my God, our savior's back.
Jeez. Oh my God. So we're going to talk about kind of why the Quraysh return after the Battle of Badr. Okay, they are led by a guy named Sufyan. Abu Sufyan.
Yeah,
Um, he is uh, born with a really long name. I'm going to try it though. We're going to do this together.
that's not the only thing that was long.
No, probably not. Sakr ibn Harb ibn Umayyah. Um, he was a really
That
prominent.
sounds like something. That sounds like something I want to pronounce on a menu, but I don't know how to say it, so I just get fajitas.
Chicken nuggets, please.
Oh no.
um,
Oh
he was
man.
a he was a he was a prominent merchant, which makes sense. But he was also a political leader of the Quraysh tribe in Mecca. Um, he ultimately would lead the Meccan opposition against the Prophet Muhammad, but would ultimately convert to Islam, and he became a patriarch of what would become the Umayyad family, which later founds the first Islamic caliphate dynasty, if you will. So, important character in Islamic history, but right now he's going up against Muhammad, and this is a theme that you see during the kind of rise of Islam on the Arabian Peninsula. Is you have these people who fight against Muhammad and then they join him and they end up becoming very prominent. One of the best generals in history is Khalil. No, Walid is his last name. That's all I'm going to be able to give you right
Wally.
now.
Yeah, Wally.
He was he actually fights against Muhammad, beats him, joins him, and becomes the guy who, I mean, he's undefeated. And he never loses a military battle, and he collects the entire Levant for Islam, and he's known as the Sword of Islam. So there's a theme there, but right now, um,
That doesn't really make sense. Hey, I'm gonna beat you. Haha, I won. Hey, you want to hang out? You know, like
I know, right?
I just called your mom fat, give you a wet willy, put your arm in an arm bar, but now I want to hang out. Let's go get Starbucks. You know what I mean? Let's work together.
Hey, man, it worked. Um, what was I going to say? Oh, it's kind of like,
That's like
I don't know if you ever watched
that's
Dragon
like
Ball,
no, that's
but
like Biden
it's like
giving
that.
that's like Biden giving Trump a noogie and twisting his nipple, and afterwards he's like, "Hey, you want to get ice cream? Let's work together."
Okay, but he probably would do that.
Smells his hair.
um, for the Dragon Ball fans, it's more like Goku going up against everybody and then suddenly joining him after trying to destroy the planet or the universe or whatever.
Hey, I didn't know we had Asian fans. That's cool. Okay, they can relate to
Dude, I it's so racist. I,
that.
I love Dragon Ball Z. I have a tattoo of
Shishi,
Dragon Ball Z.
shishi,
Jesus Christ. Oh
the
my
ball of a dragon.
God.
So the guys
That's
hang
right.
out with Muhammad. They're passing around women. Then
So
what happens?
before Jesus, they're not doing that. But Abu Sufyan is fighting against Muhammad at this point, 625. And he's got a few goals. He wants to get revenge for the Battle of Badr. He wants to restore prestige to the Quraysh tribe and himself. And he wants to break Medina's growing influence. It's starting to really become a political competitor to them. And so he has a few things that he wants to accomplish with this. Now, on the Muslim side, they've already grown. Remember, I said they had somewhere in the neighborhood of like 313 um, soldiers, fighters during Badr. Well, now they've grown to 700, somewhere in that neighborhood. So they've more than doubled in size as a military entity.
No
Now they're still
registration fees.
smaller.
No any extra fees to join. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
And you could bring a friend on the weekend. You could bring a friend on the weekend for free. Yeah.
It's like a
Free
country
shish
club.
kebabs for everyone. Yeah. We got enough lamb. Come over
You,
here. It's fun. Yeah.
you 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 get extra hummus.
Yeah. Come over. Yeah, we got great
um,
bathrooms. I mean, we wipe our ass with sand. Yeah, come on.
oh,
I'm
everybody's
telling
had
you,
sand between their cheeks. That's awful.
if they behead me in my home, I got a great head to bring back to the boss. You know what I mean?
That you have no hair to grab. They they
Oh, they
carry you by
grab
your
right here.
beard.
That's pretty badass. My ear. They're holding me like this.
They're like, look at this dude's fucking dome.
Yeah. Let's study his brain. Oh no, you don't want to do that. You have nightmares.
It seems smaller than other ones.
It's black for some reason. I don't know why. I think it was rotting.
It's got fucking
Smells like
holes in it.
marijuana.
Looks like Swiss cheese. Yeah, exactly. They crack it
Smells like
open. They're
Jack
like, God
Daniels.
damn.
Yeah. Oh my god.
they get a they get a contact high just from opening your skull cap.
Like, oh my god.
So the Muslim force has more than doubled in size, but it's still smaller than the enemy that they're up against, the Quraysh. So they take a defensive strategy, obviously, right? Um, and
Yeah.
there's kind of a key decision made here, which is interesting because Muhammad doesn't grow up as a soldier. He's a merchant. He's a trader. But he seems to have a pretty good eye for some military things. So he during this he positions troops with Mount Uhud at their back to prevent the ability to encircle them. Okay,
Look, I
which
look, I
is
found a Muslim.
oh god,
Hey boys.
oh my god,
Oh my gosh. Oh, dude, look at that. Oh, the little furry fish. Oh. He's hungry.
the cat. Yeah,
He was
I think my
meowing.
dogs are hungry too.
I have a cat translator on the iPhone. He was meowing over there. He's like, "Can you stop? You're not funny. I'm hungry. Can you, can you go get In and Out? Can you go get In and Out burger? I'm starving, fat boy. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Stop thinking about your foreskin. Let's go. Move it. Move it. Move it."
Oh god. Ugh. Um, Now it's kind of a risk to put such a huge geological barrier at your back, right? Generally, you want to push your enemy into geography, and it becomes kind of like a hammer and anvil, right? Um,
Yeah.
but it will prevent encirclement generally. So, um, what what really kind of tips the scales a little bit, though, are the archers. Muhammad places 50 archers up on a hill, and their command is you do not leave your position, whether we win or lose, right? Um,
Yeah.
and that's something to keep in mind because this becomes the turning point.
I always like
Now,
to rub my pussy when you talk about Muslims.
oh my God, I can't believe this.
Talk about my cat. Ow, 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 you son of a bitch. He just clawed me.
Well, yeah, he's like, even he was like, that's fucked up. You don't say that. Oh my God. I can see it now. Fucking like novice comedian fucking killed at fucking Starbucks. Turns out he was a huge racist.
He was grabbing KFC, finger looking good, and he got murdered.
He got finger licking dead. Um
Oh,
so so on the Quraysh side, they also go big on the military presence here. Okay. After Badr, they also increase threefold, and they bring 3,000 fighters to take on Muhammad's kind of really small army. And this includes cavalry under the guy that I was talking about earlier, Khalid ibn al-Walid. I got his name. And the
oh.
battle I was talking about is the Battle of Uhud. That's how you know I'm stoned. um, but Khalid ibn al-Walid is one of my favorite historical characters in history. He is easily top five best generals in history. Okay, and it's really a crime that he doesn't get as much attention as some of the other ones in Western society because we could learn a lot from him. Um, he's a six. 1800s Arab military commander of the early Islamic era, and he's famed for his tactical brilliance during the Muslim conquests. Um, he starts as an enemy of Muhammad, as I said, but he ends up a companion of the Prophet Muhammad, which was only a select few. And like I said earlier, he earns the title Saif Allah al-Maslul, which is the unsheathed sword of God, which is fucking awesome.
That's
um,
that's a cool
and
thing to call your penis for sure.
the unsheathed
Uh,
sword of God. Oh my God. Oh, I know I shouldn't have picked this battle. Um, but Al-Walid's leadership was decisive in uniting Arabia and defending against the Byzantine and Sasanian forces, and in fact defeating both of those very large empires multiple times. And he helped shape the expansion of the Rashidun Caliphate. The guy is just, I mean, you really could talk about him all day. He's just so um, interesting to me,
yeah,
in my opinion. He's one of my favorites. Um, and I think his whole story from fighting against Muhammad to becoming this famous Muslim general. Um, but at any rate, he's, at Uhud he's fighting for the Quraysh, which is, he is a part of that tribe. Okay.
yeah.
Um, yeah, and history I think loves plot twists, and Khalid is definitely one of the biggest plot twists in history. Um, so the battle begins, right? In the early phase of this battle, Muslim forces are uh, pushing Quraysh lines back, so that the 700 are actually doing a very, very good job against this huge force. But um, momentum shifts towards Medina. And for a moment, it looks like the Battle of Badr kind of part two. But there's a turning point. The
Turning Point
archers,
USA.
stop it. Stop it. That's probably the most hateful thing you've said.
I love Erica.
God, talk about killing people. She definitely had him shot. Um, so yes, the turning point. The archers move. Remember, they had explicit instruction to stay put no matter what. My dog's running in his sleep. Um, the
Retard.
archers see the Quraysh. God. The archers see that the battle is going their way and that the Quraysh are pulling back. Um, and they run down to start looting the battlefield. And a lot of them leave the position that they were told to stay in. Um, so this hill is no longer protected.
It sounds like the hood.
And
Yeah.
um, and Khalid, shows his military brilliance here, and
DJ
he
Khalid.
decides to flank it. Khalid, alley-oop. He sees an opportunity for a flank attack. So Khalid ibn al-Walid, he spots the opening. He leads his cavalry around the hill, and he hits the Muslims from the rear. And
Oh
I knew you were
no.
going to do
They
that.
were they weren't ready for it.
They weren't. They weren't.
Like
And as you can
it's like
imagine,
it's like responding to a Craigslist post. Meet me in the dark bathroom.
Oh
Okay. Ow. The hell? Is there ghosts in here?
God. You do travel a lot, so I'm not surprised. Um, uh, so as you can imagine, the Muslim formation collapses, right? So one decision changes the entire battlefield, and that was the brilliance of Al Khalid. Um, and then you just get pure chaos, right? Confusion spreads rapidly. Rumor actually starts to spread that Muhammad had been killed in the flank attack, that's catastrophic, right? Um, so their morale is seriously shaken by this. Muhammad is not killed, obviously, but he is injured, but ultimately survives. And
He just has two assholes
dude,
now.
I can't feel my.
Oh man.
um, yeah, this is the moment where battlefield rumors spread faster than like gossip in high school, basically.
Did you hear about Mohammed? Yeah, he survived. Crazy.
He
Everyone
survived.
died by him. Oh my God. I'll take the chicken nuggets, please. Yeah. Starving.
Starving. I'm not unbred then, though.
I'm gonna
Um,
eat the bread separately. I hate those people where they pick apart their food and then they eat shit separately. Like they get a hamburger and they start just eating the patty and then they're eating the bun separate. I'm like, you're an adult. Stop it. Okay, this isn't McDonald's.
who
You're not
does that?
5. There's adults out there,
Oh
I
my
can't say
god.
names, but I'm like, okay, this
Oh my
person's
god. I've never
autistic for
seen someone
sure.
do that. That is
Oh yeah.
that is bizarre.
I had to stop. I had
Um,
to stop my. I had to stop my son. He had a bad habit of when he was done eating, he get the plate and just like go like this, and then a- and then I realized,
I
kids
used to
mimic
do
you, and
that.
I know. I guess I do that still because I caught myself doing that. I'm like, this is where you got it from. Okay. Putting the
Yeah.
finger,
If it's
putting the
good enough, man, I'm
finger.
not leaving anything on the plate.
Oh no, no. No, they would kill me in Muhammad's army. They would have killed me. They're like, this guy's eating everything. Got no food left. What the hell? And they're like, did you eat all the food? I'd be
Oh my
licking my
god.
fingers and the plate. No, it wasn't me.
I didn't even go back for seconds. Um,
Yeah.
so the casualties for the Muslims are the same as Badr. All right, they lose about 70 men. But amidst the casualties, is one of the key companions of the Prophet Muhammad. His name is Hamza ibn al-Muttalib. Um, he's uh,
If that guy
whoa.
came over to the United States, if that guy came over to the United States, he would say his name, and the guy would be like, well, "You're a Ted now. You're we're changing that. That is way too hard to
We're just
pronounce.
gonna call you
You're Ted.
Al.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That is what? I can't sit down on a driver's license. Come on.
Let's be real. Right now, he couldn't even get a visa to come over here. Um,
Very true. Very true.
so
Very
Hamza's
true.
born in he's born in Mecca, about 3 years before Muhammad, who is actually his nephew. Okay, um, both were nursed by Thuwayba, and they became foster brothers. Okay, and he's known in kind of the pre-Islamic Arabia for his strength He was a wrestler, and he would also go lion hunting. So the dude
Can you
was
smell what Mecca is cooking?
couscous. Um,
Oh,
so he he gained a really high regard for his bravery and generosity amongst the Quraysh tribe. Um, his mother belonged to another tribe called the Zura, which linked him to some really important Meccan families as well. So he's a really important person in the story, and he goes down at the Battle of Uhud. Um, on the Quraysh side, the casualty estimates vary in the sources, but it's somewhere in the neighborhood of about 25. Okay, so they come out better than they did before. Certainly better than the Muslims did, but the numbers
they
do
just,
differ,
they just,
between the
they
sources.
helped. They helped him. They trimmed the fat. All the guys that died were the guys in the army that put olives on their fingers. You know what I mean? Like the ones that weren't very smart. They're licking the
Those are the ones
plate.
that
Oh,
usually end up
yeah.
surviving. They like, oh, look at that rock, and then that arrow goes over their
Yeah.
head. They're like, oh,
Yeah.
um, God, tell me you're MAGA without telling me you're MAGA. Um, uh, so this, the Battle of Uhud wasn't total destruction, but it was a very serious loss. Um,
Losh.
but
It was a bad losh.
loss, a bad loss. uh, hey, what time did Sean Connery show up to Wimbledon?
5 o'clock.
Tennis.
I What's the dumbest joke I've ever heard? Some asshole on a Greyhound bus said that joke and he cut his fucking head off.
Oh my God.
Mm.
So, they win the battlefield, but the Quraysh don't finish Medina. Even after that success, they withdraw instead of attacking the city. And some of the reasons we think why that is because even though it was quote unquote like low casualties, um, the losses were still enough that they didn't want to proceed and go into a siege. So they had some of this, they had some strategic caution that they were working with. Um, and they thought that the message had been received, right? Um, this isn't going to fly. We run the show. We run Mecca. Mind your business, right? Um, yeah, so they won the battle, but they didn't push the campaign, right? I can hear my voice on your side, and it's freaking me out a little bit.
Like, I didn't realize my voice sounded so disgusting. Why do I sound like I got something up my ass?
Oh, that's still in there.
What's this upside down pineapple doing up here?
Oh my God.
This cat,
Oh
this
man.
cat, this
Um,
cat's like me. This cat's like me when I'm hungry, just bitching and bitching, rubbing his body against my leg. That's what I do at restaurants to the waitress.
all
Hey,
right. Well,
come on. I'm hungry.
where the fuck is the waitress? Um, we're almost done, Pussycat. Don't worry. Um, so Uhud becomes a moment of self critique, uh, a lesson in discipline and spiritual reflection, right? It's a very important moment in the history of Islam. Now, militarily, the Muslims, they recognize strategic faults and they adapt to overcome those. They put a greater emphasis on that discipline and obedience in battle, which obviously
Yeah.
pays off. Uh, in kind of the long term arc, Uhud leads towards another battle 2 years later in 627 called the Battle of the Trench. Um, Also in March. This is in Medina, and the Muslims have grown to about 3,000, and the Quraysh have grown to about 10,000. So you still have this overwhelming disparity in size. Um, but you still have the Prophet Muhammad leading the Muslim forces, and Abu Sufyan comes back, right? So it's kind of part three in this whole thing. But the Muslims come out victorious in that. The siege gets lifted, and ultimately the kind of Quraysh confederacy dissolves after that. Um, and then another thing that this leads to is in 630, the ultimate conquest of Mecca, right? Um, so there is a treaty that is signed called the Treaty of Hudaybiyah, um, between the Muslims and the Quraysh. But after that, the Quraysh ally with another tribe called the Banu Bakr, and then they break the treaty and attack again. So Muhammad basically decides to get justice, right? Um, and he goes after Mecca, which is the holiest city in Islam, and ultimately, they will eventually take Mecca. So Uhud is not the end by any stretch in this campaign. It's really a course correction for the Muslims. Um, and kind of the last little bit of this is, why does it matter today? Well, all of this stuff is connected, right? And down to the tactical level, right? Discipline is critical in a military. You have to have discipline. You have to have leaders that are able to operate under pressure in those moments. Um, and there's, to this day, there's consequences for disobedience. If you do not listen to a commander's orders, there's a military code of justice for that. So, um, and it really becomes this significant spiritual moment in Islam that carries to this very moment, right? And and that's it's in the literature. It's something that they study and kind of weave into the spiritual part of the faith. It's referenced in theology, in ethics, and leadership discussions. I mean, it's a really critical battle. It's one of my favorites for sure. Um, and I think for many Muslims, Uhud isn't just history; it's a moral lesson in their own kind of past. And so, super interesting. But that's it. The Battle of Uhud, reminds us that history isn't just about triumph; it's about learning when things fall apart.
Hey, I'm sold. I'm ready to be Muslim. Where do I sign? I am sold.
I
Better than
can tell
being
I soon
Catholic,
ask
I
him up.
tell you that.
Especially if you're a child.
I, w- I was, yeah, I was trying to concentrate, and I heard, 5% of what you said. The cat, when he's hungry, the cat will start eating whatever he can find. He was just eating some plastic. I mean, this guy's got an
Dude.
eating disorder. He needs discipline in his life. He acts like, a starving child. He's been fed. He's got a huge gut, and If he's not eating, he starts trying to eat. Oh, you don't want to feed me? I'll eat your Amazon package. Ang, 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 ang. Like a brick, asshole.
Well, you're talking about children mimicking what you do. So it's probably like,
Right,
I'm just going to do what you do, man.
right, right.
Dude, do you know what my dog fucking did the other day? No, yesterday.
Hey, I'm
She
from
fucking
Ehud. Let's
stuck her
fight.
nose. Uhud. She fucking she stuck her nose in one of my bags, pulled out my grandfather's discharge orders from World War II, and ate it.
Oh my God. That commie bastard.
I almost fucking skinned her, man.
Oh,
I
that's
love her too
crazy.
much, though. I'm so
Yeah,
mad.
apparently.
So butthurt about that. She just
I pissed
grumbled
on
at
you.
me.
I pissed on your uniform. She ate your discharge papers. There's two people you should have killed.
Oh my God.
I don't know. All right,
All right.
uh that was interesting. Please don't kill us, Middle East. We're just joking
Jesus.
around, having fun and learning. We're learning. You guys can tell this is why I struggled in school. I was the same way. The teacher would start talking, and I'd be like, ah. I used to get up on top of my desk and do a little jig and dance around.
I know.
It was the best.
I know.
It
I
was
was
the
there.
best. It was the best to have a substitute teacher because you could just tell how nervous they were because they just didn't teach a whole lot and it's not their class. And I was like, perfect.
Right.
Distractions coming. The best is I had a deaf teacher. I had a sign language teacher that was deaf. So every time he turned around, I'd be, "Hey, I'm gay." And then, and then he'd turn around, and he's looking around, we'd be all serious, and then he'd go back, deaf people are weird.
Oh God.
And he'd turn around, and I go
It's a,
back, I go,
it's a miracle you have it's a miracle you have survived as long as you have.
I'd be like, I'd be like this, he like, "Eh."
Oh my God.
Huh. So
Oh
what's the
Jesus.
preview? What's the preview for the next episode to let people know what we're gonna talk about next?
Oh, okay. So I wasn't sure that you wanted to do that.
Well, we're not
Because you were
doing
always
the
like, "Don't tell
episode.
me."
But I want to get a glimpse of you start
So
getting ready for the
next week we're gonna
racist comments. Yeah.
this one's a little bit easier for me. Um,
Uh,
next week is March 30th, 598. We're going to go into the Avar Byzantine Wars, um, specifically talking about the siege of Tomis. The
that's
Avars
Tomas.
besieged the Byzantine stronghold of Tomis. Um, and then we're going to talk about kind of the aftermath of that and what happens to the Avar leader and what happens to the armies and everything surrounding that. So
To check that out, it's Daddy History. I've been also posting these episodes on Midnight in the Bay. Look us up on Spotify, Apple. Go check us out. The numbers are growing. The people are not growing. They're watching. There's no growth up
some of
here.
them
There's
are.
no growth up here.
No, there's growth down
they're,
here though.
they're being entertained. So go check out Daddy
That's for
History.
sure.
I'm Daddy Idiot, and we're online. And check out Nick's page, onlyfood.com/Daddy History. Oh, oh.
I would make so much money.
That's the episode. I gotta go
Yeah.
feed my I gotta feed my pussy, and you gotta feed your bitch, and so
Jesus Christ. Just end the show.
I wanted to wait before we end. What's your take on women's rights? Okay, that's been it. We gotta go. I gotta
God.
go catch a gray. I gotta go catch a greyhound with some chicken nuggets. All right. All right. Adios.
Watch your neck.
Make battlefield.